Fight the spread of COVID-19, practice social distancing, and wash your hands. Welcome to InfoHub. Guyana now has 12 confirmed cases of coronavirus, and full court throws out injunction blocking GCOM from conducting national recount. These and other top stories in this our Tuesday, March 31, 2020 newscast. Thanks for joining us. First up, the total number of confirmed cases of the novel coronavirus in Guyana now stands at 12, with one probable case. This was confirmed today during the daily live COVID-19 update by the Ministry of Public Health.
Updating the nation on the current status of COVID-19, Deputy Chief Medical Officer Dr. Karen Boyle said that as of March 30, 4 more Guyanese have been tested positive for COVID-19, increasing the number of confirmed cases to 12.
In Guyana, as of yesterday, 30th of March 2020, we have moved from 8 to 12 confirmed cases and 1 probable case. Our deaths have moved from 1 to 2.
Providing a regional breakdown of these statistics, Dr. Boyle stated that these positive cases were recorded in 3 of the 10 administrative regions.
Of the numbers above, the regional breakdown is as follows: 1 case in Region 3, 10 cases in Region 4, with 1 inconclusive, and 1 case in Region 6. Of the total confirmed cases, the number of imported cases is 4, and local transmission 8.
According to the Deputy Chief Medical Officer, thus far, 52 persons have been tested, while 53 persons are in institutional quarantine undergoing observation.
Of the 11 persons in isolation, 1 is hospitalized in the COVID-19 ICU unit. As it pertains to regional capacity, we have used the PAHO model to determine the number of projected cases for Guyana, which stands at 1,400. Of that number, we will be preparing for 100 persons requiring ICU, 300 isolation beds across the country, and capacity for 730 beds for institutional quarantine.
Clearing the air on the death of a patient in Region 3, Dr. Boyle says that the individual did not contract COVID-19 as is being alleged. Meanwhile, globally, in some 210 countries, the number of confirmed cases stand at 693,224 persons, while 33,106 is the recorded number of deaths. The total of confirmed cases in the region of the Americas have climbed to 142,081 persons, and the amount of deaths stand at 2,457 in 51 of the 55 Latin American countries. Natisha Isaacs for InfoHub.
Let's now update you on the GCOM injunction case. The full court today threw out the injunction granted by High Court Judge Franklin Holder, blocking the Guyana Elections Commission from conducting the national recount of votes cast on March 2, 2020 in the general and regional elections. InfoHub's Anara Khan was down at the court today and has detailed a story.
The full court of Chief Justice Roxanne George and Justice Naresh Harnan this morning ruled that the High Court does not have jurisdiction to hear the substantive arguments in the injunctions filed against the Guyana Elections Commission by private citizen Yulita Grace Moore. This decision has now rendered the interim injunction by Justice Franklin Holder discharged and Moore's application to block a recount of votes cast in the general and regional elections dismissed. Meanwhile, Justice Franklin Holder ruled that he does not have the jurisdiction to hear the matter against the March 13 District 4 declaration by returning officer Clearmont Mingo.
I took the position the court has no jurisdiction to hear that matter nor set aside. It's an issue for an election petition because there is a dispute as to whether Jagdeo figure of 114,000 plus for APNU and 80,000 plus for PPC conflicts with that of Mingo's 136.57 and 7. And that can only be resolved by the election court when an election petition is filed.
Boston stated that it is now up to the commission to make a decision.
The commission will have to decide what they will do, whether they will consider the report sent to them by Mingo and then declare the president, and who is the winner, they will have to do that. This morning, the full court said the issue that Yulita Moore raised in relation to calling and the commission to do that is an issue for an election petition.
For InfoHub, Anarakan.
The Child Care and Protection Agency has taken steps to ensure that critical servicemen and women, such as doctors, nurses, and other medical personnel, have access to daycare services for their children amid COVID-19.
As the government continues to enforce measures to protect the population from COVID-19, the Child Care and Protection Agency has opted to scale down the operations of daycare services. Early Childhood Development Executive Officer Lavorne Thorne, in an interview with InfoHub, said only a small amount of daycare centers are still opened.
Our first responders are in need of our help. Many of them require the services of daycare facilities to care for their children as they care for us. As such, some daycares are still open and are doing their part to help in this crisis. In keeping with the Ministry of Public Health's guidelines, these service providers are reminded to practice social distancing and should only offer their services to those persons who really need it.
Thorne added that workers such as doctors, nurses, police, and security officers are presently being offered services by a small number of daycare facilities.
The Child Care and Protection Agency, Ministry of Social Protection, takes this opportunity to implore our service providers to implement stringent measures to protect the children in their care and follow the protocols outlined in the Child Care and Development Services Regulations as it relates to a child falling ill while in your care, the caregiver-child ratio, and the space to be used for each child.
For InfoHub, Anarakan.
When the news returns, we share with you how to strengthen your immune system with food and nutrition and how to keep your children occupied while they are at home from school. Details after the break. Thanks for staying with us. Health experts say social distancing, hand washing, and quarantine can flatten the curve when it comes to safeguarding against COVID-19. However, food and nutrition also has a role to play. In this report, we highlight how you can strengthen your immune system by simply watching what you eat.
The novel coronavirus or COVID-19 can affect anyone. No one is exempted. It has been proven to be more devastating to aged persons or those likely to have underlying health issues as opposed to those with a stronger immune system. So experts believe a proper diet can help to alleviate the public health crisis, and they're urging persons to boost their immune system with the right foods. Beginning with citrus fruits, most people turn to vitamin C after they caught a cold because that helps to build up your immune system. Vitamin C is thought to increase the production of white blood cells. Popular citrus fruits laden with vitamin C include grapefruits, oranges, tangerines, lemons, and limes. Vegetables rich in vitamin C are red bell peppers, broccoli, tomatoes, and cabbage. It is important to note that the body does not produce or store vitamin C, therefore a daily vitamin C dose is needed for continued health. Other foods to boost your immune system include garlic with vitamin B6, manganese, selenium, and of course vitamin C. Garlic is also a good source of other minerals, including phosphorus, calcium, potassium, iron, and copper. Next, there is ginger, which helps to decrease inflammation. Yogurt, which stimulates the immune system and fights diseases, is also a great source of vitamin D. Almonds are rich in vitamin E to help fight off colds also. The list includes also turmeric, green tea, papaya, and poultry for non-vegetarians. Poultry such as chicken and turkeys are high in vitamin B6. This vitamin is an important player in many of the chemical reactions that occur in the body. It is also vital for the formation of new and healthy red blood cells. For seafood lovers, some shellfish are packed with zinc, which can also boost the immune system. These include crabs, clams, lobsters, and mussels. There are other things that can be done to protect you and your family from the regular flu and cold, and of course from COVID-19. But eating to strengthen your immune system is a great way to start. Remember, you can also take a daily multivitamin. Paul McAdam for InfoHub.
As the authorities ramp up efforts to prevent the spread of COVID-19, schools are closed and many children are at home. Here are some ideas to keep them occupied during this time.
The Ministry of Education has on its website several learning resources that can help parents find exercises that can keep their children occupied. Reading even the daily newspapers can serve as a learning tool for children, along with the exercises. Keep in contact with your child's school teacher and let them give you a guide of their learning needs and work on those, while also doing refresher activities so that they remain in learning mode. And for those persons who do not have access to the internet, arts and craft is another creative way parents can keep their children occupied. This time can be used to find your child's hidden talent and nurture it, whether it be in music, art, or whatever natural skills your child may have. When not otherwise occupied with exploring their talents or keeping abreast with their academic studies, it is good to let children help with chores around the house. This will be beneficial when they are older and venture out on their own, either to acquire a tertiary education or even to accept a job offer away from home. Teaching your children basic skills such as cooking or doing laundry can be very beneficial to them. There are several outdoor games and activities that children can participate in that won't require them going further than your own backyard, such as building a tent or a treehouse. And finally, sleep. Sleep is very important for growing children. Normally, children are stressed with school and after-school activities. During this time, it would not hurt to let them sleep for 1 or 2 hours per day. As the world continues to fight against the COVID-19 pandemic, remind the children about the importance of washing their hands and take other preventative measures against contracting the virus. Natisha Isaacs for InfoHub.
That's all for today. Remember to do your part to ensure you do not put yourself at risk during this time. If you are pregnant and wondering how you can protect yourself, follow the same guidelines of washing your hands frequently, avoid touching your eyes, nose, mouth, put a space between yourself and others, and if you need to cough or sneeze, do so in the bent elbow or in a tissue. If you have a fever, cough, or difficulty breathing, seek care early. But remember, call beforehand and follow medical advice. That's all for today. Connect with us on all of our social media platforms, including WhatsApp, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, as we bring you the latest updates related to COVID-19 and much more. Also subscribe to our website at dpi.gov.gy. Your bridge and weather reports are up next. Goodbye for now.